Grudge is the 2004 American adaptation of the Japanese horror film Ju-On, The Grudge. Directed by Takashi Shimizu, the movie falls within the horror genre. The film revolves around a cursed situation that occurs in a house following a gruesome incident. The malevolent spirits of those who died in the house linger, causing anyone who enters to be affected. This curse is depicted through interconnected stories. The narrative follows Karen Davis, an American woman who moves to Japan. She takes a job as a caregiver in a house where peculiar events unfold. Karen encounters a mysterious and terrifying entity within the house, and the curse becomes attached to her. Subsequently, other individuals attempting to rid the house of this malevolent force also fall victim to the curse. Insidious is a horror film directed by James Wan in 2010. The story revolves around the Lambert family, specifically Josh and Renee Lambert, who start experiencing strange occurrences in their new home. Initially dismissed as mere oddities, these events take a more sinister turn over time. The couple becomes increasingly concerned when their son, Dalton, mysteriously falls into a coma. Medical professionals are unable to determine a physical cause for Dalton's condition, adding to the family's distress. As the story unfolds, the Lamberts discover that paranormal activities are at play in their home and decide to leave. Parapsychologist Elise Rainier comes to the family's aid and explains that Dalton's spirit has entered a realm of astral projection, losing its connection with his physical body. In this astral dimension, Dalton is threatened by malevolent entities. The film revolves around the events in the astral world and the family's struggle to rescue Dalton. The Conjuring is a supernatural horror film directed by James Wan and released in 2013. The movie is based on the real-life paranormal investigations of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Here is a brief summary of the film. The story is set in the 1970s and follows the Warrens, a husband and wife paranormal investigator team, as they take on a particularly disturbing case. They are called to the Perron family farmhouse in Rhode Island, where strange and terrifying events have been occurring. The Perron family, consisting of parents Carolyn and Roger and their 5 daughters, is experiencing increasingly sinister and supernatural phenomena in their new home. As the Warrens investigate, they discover that the farmhouse has a dark history, and malevolent spirits are tormenting the Perron family. Ed and Lorraine must confront powerful demonic forces as they strive to help the Perron family and rid their home of the evil presence. The film builds tension with well-crafted scares and atmospheric horror, drawing on the Warrens' real-life experiences as paranormal investigators.
Karen? Oh, baby.
Let's get ready for bed. Can we just...
Sinister 2 is a supernatural horror film directed by Kieran Foy and released in 2015. The movie is a sequel to the 2012 film Sinister. Here is a brief summary of the film. The story centers around a young mother, Courtney Collins, and her twin sons, Dylan and Zach. They move into a rural farmhouse to escape an abusive relationship. Unbeknownst to them, the house has a dark history, and sinister events begin to unfold. The malevolent spirit Bughul, known for consuming the souls of children, continues its reign of terror. This time, however, the focus is on the Collins family. Dylan, one of the twins, becomes the target of the supernatural entity. Bahul uses disturbing home videos to manipulate and terrorize the children, drawing them into a web of horror. A former deputy named So-and-so from the first film is investigating the connection between the sinister events and the mysterious deaths that seem to follow Bahul's presence. As the plot unfolds, the families struggle to escape the clutches of Bahul intensifies, and the sinister curse threatens to claim more victims.